But not the original one. You'll get to see the original one. So I'm here to show you how cocoa is being into production. Cocoa starts from the flower, right beneath the trunk of the tree. Cocoa is the only fruit or only crop that starts from the trunk. So you can see we have a flower here. All these flowers are going to develop into cocoa pod. When they come, they are very tiny. Then they grow into stages until we have a matured cocoa pod. Fermentation and the drying. And that is taking fermentation is always done in the farm, but the drying is done in the house. The reason is that when you dry in the farm, there is no enough sun to just dry it out. That's why we take it to the house. So after harvesting our pod, we go in for plantain or banana leaves because they are broad. We lie them on the ground, then we go by it. This is just a demonstration, so I'll do it up here. So I'll go for my ripe cocoa pod. So this is the color it's supposed to turn to, but when I open it up from here, they are white in color. So this is how they are arranged.
And then what do you use it?
You throw it away.
Okay, so you should not eat it.
You shouldn't chew,
Not chew. Okay,
swallow, or bite.
Ok, donc il faut pas mordre, il faut le prendre comme un bonbon. Vous le gardez dans la bouche, il faut juste un peu le sucer, après ça
Comme
se
ça.
Oh. Like this, then you bring it out.
Oh, okay.
It's very sweet.
Goûter, ça ressemble à c'est bon.
We don't allow air to go through the beans, otherwise the beans will get into germination. So with the help of stones and sticks around, we put them around it to keep it firm. So assuming these are stones and sticks, we put them around it, keep it firm. We leave it in the farm for first 3 days. After the first 3 days, there is a placenta that keeps the beans together. On the 3rd day, the placenta will be taken out.
Okay.
So this is how we go by it.
Yeah.
So this is our cocoa placenta. Then we put the beans back together in a heap form.
Okay.
Then we cover again with the sticks and stones around. Leave it for another 2 days, making 5.
So total is 5 days?
No, 7.
7.
On the 5th day, the farmer would see that the surface of the beans has changed from white to brown. But because it's in a heap, when you go in beneath about 4 inches, that place is 0 fermented. So you need to mix the beans up.
Okay.
So you mix it up for about 10 to 15 minutes. Put them back together. Then you cover again for the last 2 days. So the process is 3, 2, 2, making 7. Okay. So that the beans don't get wet.
Okay. S'il pleut, tu vois, il le replie vite fait pour pas que ça puisse endommager les graines pour qu'elles sèchent bien. And how do you get the animal? The animal, they don't try to catch them when they get dry, no?
No.
They have no
These
smell
ones,
or
the
no...
chickens have tried their best to just swallow, but it
No?
won't, no.
Même
So,
les poulets, ils ont essayé de les manger, mais c'est trop dur.
this is the end product of cocoa. This is what we put in the 64 kilogram bags to sell. So when they get to the factory, we have some shells on them. The shells will be peeled off. Then we get the cocoa nib. This is what they are going to grind into powder to bring out the cocoa powder, the chocolates, by adding sugar, Milo, any additive to
This
it.
one, it has a smell, this?
Soup, c'est pas soup.
So in preparation, you get a lot of this. You burn them well into coat ash. Then you add water to it. You sieve it. After that, you set it on fire. You add palm oil or palm kernel to it. A little amount of soda to be added to it. You stir it until it becomes very thick. You have your soap. Then you shape it in any shape you want.
Okay.
It's very good for
Soap.
skin, all kinds of skin, and also skin rashes.
Okay.
Yes.